Good evening and welcome to the first edition of Serious Business for 2015. I am your host, Cherise Bramble. Many developed countries in the world for decades now have made major strides when it comes to LGBT rights. In countries such as the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom, LGBT people, lesbian, gay, transgender, bisexual people, have so many rights in their workplace. Transgenders have the right to identify themselves as the gender of their choice in their workplaces in the United States. However, in Caribbean nations and in Antigua in particular, the LGBT community has been unable to achieve such rights in our own nation. Even though there are thousands of LGBT people living in Antigua, we still cannot get married. We can't be civil partners under the law. Workplaces do not acknowledge gender identity. Schools do not acknowledge gender identity. It is not a situation where members in the LGBT community do not hold powerful positions. I mean, we have had elected politicians who are either lesbian or gay men. We've had senators who are lesbian or gay. We've had so many youth leaders in so many youth organizations who are gay. So, why do these people not use their platforms to fight for LGBT rights? I am going to suggest to the members of our community who are politicians, those of us who have a say in drafting new legislation, take it to our government to draft hate crime legislation. In places like Canada, people who commit crimes against persons who are a part of the LGBT community because they are gay are dealt with severely for discriminating against gays. That is the first step. The youth organizations, the youth leaders, we have so many youth leaders. We have so many youth leaders, they're in choirs, they're in youth organizations. We have senior police officials. We have lawyers. All these people, the politicians, the lawyers, the senior police officers, our youth leaders, we need to come together and lobby the government to put hate crime legislation into law. Also, we need to deal with homophobic magistrates and other people in the judiciary who do not deal fairly with persons who are part of the LGBT community when cases come before them. Now let's look at the hypocritical way. Most most people in Antigua, or a wide section of Antiguan society, looks at homosexuality in general and homosexuality among males compared to homosexuality in females. I once heard a man say that he doesn't have a problem with two lesbians. He doesn't have a problem with a woman having sexual relations with another woman. In fact, he wished his woman were a lesbian so that she could bring home her girlfriend so that they could have sex. You see, in Antigua, we have created an artificial moral standard where it's okay to be a lesbian, but it's taboo for two males to be in a committed relationship. I mean, a lot of people can understand if a guy has financial problems and he goes with a rich politician to get a few dollars. People don't condemn him for that. But if he lives with another male in a committed relationship, then everybody wants to crucify him. So, where did we get this artificial moral standard from? Where it's okay to be a lesbian, but it's not okay to be a gay or transgender man. Did we get it in the Bible? Where did we get it from? Where did it come from? It is ludicrous. It cannot be morally acceptable to be a lesbian and then morally reprehensible to be a gay man. It does not make sense. Therefore, we as Antiguan people need to do away with this artificial moral standard we have created. It is hypocritical and it is nonsensical. Another moral standard which I see has been created in Antiguan society is this. If a person is a gay man and he has millions of dollars that he can sponsor football teams and he can buy the boys a round of drinks on the block, it's okay. If he's a gay man and he can design dresses, we turn a blind eye and we celebrate him while still pretending to be homophobic. You see, in Antigua, for the rich and famous men, it is okay to be homosexual. I mean, just as long as you don't come out and say you're homosexual, but everybody knows that you're gay. But just as long as you can play the role, it is okay. LGBT people and people of Antigua in general, in 2015, it is time for us to stop the hypocrisy. LGBT people, it is time. Youth in the LGBT community, it is time for you to use your power, intelligence, and influence to fight discrimination against your own. For 2015, we must do more than play in our little gay mass troops, in our little gay Juve troops, and go to our little gay color theme fest. Being a youth is more than that. We have thousands of gay youth in powerful positions. You are university graduates. It's time for you to fight to end this hypocrisy in our nation. It is time for you to claim the power that is yours. Have a happy 2015 and may you achieve all of your endeavors. God bless you. This is Cherise Bramble and this has been Serious Business.